Hello and welcome to the Indie Gamer Plays. I'm the Indie Gamer, and this week I'll be playing Kairo. Kairo is a game by Richard Perrin. It is an exploration adventure puzzle. Unlike his other games, which include The White Chamber and Journal, which are a sci-fi horror point and click, and a narrative driven adventure, respectively. So, this game is heavily exploration based. I played it for a little bit just to grasp the basic idea of the game. So the first few minutes will be footage I'm recording live now, but is things in game that I've seen before. So the option menu includes options for full screen and resolutions up to 1080, which is good. There's a grain effect in this game whereby there's a slight grain, the same that you would get on an analog television when you haven't got a signal, and it varies depending on where you are in the game. That's one of the obviously little visual things that the game has. And you have look smoothing and depth of field as well, so quite a few little options there. Nothing fancy, but it's not necessary in a game like this. So let's return to the game. So straight away the game dumps you in here on this little, what seems to be an island, but the area around it is not, you can walk on it, it's not like a fall or anything. So we'll head down to this large structure and get things moving. The game's quite nice, everything's a little bit blocky, but the architecture's quite cool. It's a bit different. Let's go through here and get started. There's that grain I was talking about, you might notice it there. Kind of looks like a badly tuned TV. It's not so noticeable when you're moving around. So the game is just a series of puzzles like this one. Just push the chair so the symbols match up, and then we get that gong sound and head downstairs. So as I was saying, the game is a series of puzzles, some more straightforward than others, from what I've seen so far anyway. Like that was pretty straightforward. So that opens the door and we move forward. So these portals, the first one seems like it takes you inside the building, but then this one seems to take you somewhere else entirely. I don't know whether it's meant to be one set of ruins or what, but it's a bizarre world they've got here. These gates are weird. The architecture looks kind of slightly Japanese-esque with the arches. And the grain just got really bad there. But yeah. Quite a cool idea. Bridge raised there to stop me getting through, so I suppose there's not really anything up here, but we'll go up and round. And bridge drops back down again, pretty simple. Exploration puzzle there. Not very straightforward, there's nothing really telling you what to do, you've just kind of got to work it out for yourself. And suddenly we're in a garden. Well, it looks kind of like a garden, although the trees are blocks and benches and street lights, kind of. Maybe that's just me, but not really anything out here, I don't think, to explore. Let's have a little look around first before I move on. It doesn't look like there's anything out here, so don't want to bore anyone hanging around for too long, so I'll just speed forward into this big obelisk of a building up here. Let's see. Now this kind of reminds me of the transporter system from Stargate, the ring transporters. That's kind of my nerd moment here. That's what I first thought of when I saw them. Anyway, we'll go this way through this red door. This seems like a good idea. You can see the music changes depending on the area. Some of it's quite ambient, and then some of it's quite ominous. Like now. We'll just keep walking. There's only really one way to go at this point, so. Let's keep on up. Okay, what the hell? Okay, that audio is really weird. Surrounded by these weird TVs. I don't know whether there's meant to be a deeper message here. Can't really tell what's in these pictures, but it's a bit clearer if you move back. Tall buildings, ruins. Don't know whether this is some maybe some message, I don't know. Let's just keep moving. But that was a bit weird. I don't think there's anywhere to go up there. I don't know whether that was part of a puzzle or anything, but we'll just keep going and see what happens. Oh, the world's quite cool, like the level, suddenly this level with all these endless pillars, and I think it's it's really good level design. I like the way that the way the game is built is very nice. Like just the design of it. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, okay, a wall. Maybe we can get past that. And another wall. Okay, this is obviously some kind of maze. Nope. Let's go around here. Just stick to the edges. See, the maze only appears when you get close to it, so let's just try and go around. No, I'm taking a wrong turn. Let's go this way then. Well, this is quite cool, like remembering where the walls are going to appear and where they're not going to appear. And oh. Okay, so I think it's just a little zigzag here we've got to do to get out again on this side. I think we might have solved something there. We collected that little symbol thing, whatever that is. It seems to be all over the place, so let's go up here and another door. Seems to be the way anyway. You pass through a chamber, find a door, and then move to another different chamber, which has a completely different set of rules. This is a bit odd. Maybe just like a hallway or something, I don't know. Let's just keep going. Okay. More rings. Okay, we've got that symbol up there again. Let's go and have a nose at what that is. But the game's kind of... Oh. Okay. Let's go walk into this and see what happens. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Can I press these maybe? Oh, okay, no, the inside ring started moving when I pressed that one, so maybe there's an order or something. That's the third one, maybe. Let's see. 2, 3, and then the fourth one will be over here. Oh, ooh. There we go in the top left-hand corner. That's obviously 2 out of 4 complete. So that's that done. Let's go back to the main chamber. I think this takes us... Oh no, this isn't the main chamber. This is another little area. I presume this will just loop me back round to that chamber, because I think that's part of a bigger puzzle, that Stargate style warp thing. So like some weird segue between areas here, I think, again, yeah. I don't think there's anything particularly to do here, so just a mixture of chambers and puzzle chambers, I think, and yeah, here we are, back in the main chamber, and now they're spinning. Whoa, okay. Ugh, that's weird. That symbol again on the floor here. Ooh, ugh. I need to watch what I'm doing. Okay, so yeah, it seems to be the first lot of puzzles done. I presume if I go through these doors, I'll go through one and then it'll spit me out the other at the end, and I will have finished more of this big central puzzle. Well, the game seems pretty... It's... Enough is explained without it actually explaining anything at all, which I think is quite a positive, really. If you manage to get enough across of what you need to be doing, you've got an objective without just handing you an objective, like, go do this. It's just quite an intuitive system, really. I don't like the grain, but that can be turned off at the option menu, which will make things look a bit cleaner. And I don't know whether... The music's okay, it kind of immerses you, but I don't know whether it has any connection, but the first time I loaded this up, once I finished playing, I started to get a bit of a headache. I don't know whether it had anything to do with the music, or whether it was just me, or whether it was just a big coincidence, but that kind of worried me a little bit, that there might have been something that affected me in a weird way anyway. I'm kind of interested to see where this goes, but I don't know whether it'll be something that I honestly pick up again to play. I think there's a lot of stuff that I would prefer to play, bigger titles, and I don't think this is going to be something that slips into my gaming routine anyway. It's been a nice little change of pace, but it's not... I wouldn't say this is anything special. I've played much games that have been more deserving of my time anyway, so... But if you are interested in Kairo, it's available on Steam for £4.99, and it's it runs on Mac, Windows and Linux as well, which is good. It's also available direct. If you just search it on Google, I'll put a link in the description below to the page so you can buy it direct. It's available direct from Richard Perrin, and it costs $8 on his website. You can pay with PayPal and Amazon, so nothing dodgy going on there, and it's $8 from the website, and you get it DRM free, but you also get a Steam key if you're like me and you're obsessed with having everything in the same place for convenience. It's also available on iOS devices, and it works on the iPod and the iPad. So you can get that on the Apple Store, and it's $8 on there as well. So this has been a quick look at Kairo. I have been the Indie Gamer, and as always, remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.